Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another pre-market watch list here today. So thank you guys all again for tuning in to today's live stream. Good morning, Missouri Prepper. We'll wait a few minutes for some people to get in here. So if I had to honestly tell you today, so far to me, does not look amazing. Stocks on the watch list are so. So again, I feel it might be a little bit slower day for me based on what we're seeing. But again, whenever I think it's going to be a slow day, it turns out okay. So I think we'll be all right. So the stocks here on the watch list are kind of tossed together just based on a few stocks I think might do okay. Again, we always use our stock scanners throughout the day. So if nothing seems to be moving, it's always good to pay attention to the stock scanners. Maybe something will pop up, right? So if this is your first time tuning in, good job. Nice. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we'll get going. I'm not going to waste any more time here. So we'll start sharing the screen and doing what we normally do. So 1 second. All righty. So here we are. So I guess now that we're on, we'll start here. So first one I'll talk about is VLRX. Am I really crazy about VLRX? No, not really. So when I put this on my watch list, it was earlier in the day. I put on VLRX. This is when VLRX was all the way at 270. Now VLRX obviously has dumped out since then. So just based on the way the chart's looking on VLRX, I am no longer going to be focusing on it. It might be on the back burner where I just keep it up on a separate chart, not on my main screen. But again, VLRX kind of dumping out right now, rolling over. So in my personal opinion, I don't necessarily think that VLRX is going to be all that great, at least anymore. So I'll probably hold off on VLRX for at least the beginning of the day. Next one I'll talk about is Tesla. All right, so Tesla, if you haven't been paying attention, Tesla has taken a nice dump, or it has rolled over, and it's seen quite a few big red days. All right, so for me personally, I'm going to be watching Tesla to the long side. Currently, the price is $333. So if you look, you can see that Tesla went up, and then Tesla rolled over. And so what I would expect to see is Tesla is going to have a little bit of a bounce day. All right. And if you look at this chart closely, and if you look at a 1-year chart, you can see that Tesla has support right around this 325 area. All throughout this 325 area, it has some support right in this 325 area. If you look at the intraday chart, it bounced right off of 327, close to 325, and now it's starting to push up. So based off of just technicals, you can see that Tesla has had a couple big red days leading it all the way down to 325. So today I'll be watching Tesla for a long position, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Tesla all the way as high as 337 and then even 340 today. So again, I'll be watching Tesla to the long side. I think that it might be due for a little bit of a bounce. I know that there have been some people shorting the stock over the past couple days from here, and here. And so now I believe we're setting up, or we're getting ready for a bounce day. If Tesla moves all the way back up to the 337 or the 340 level pre-market, I, for the most part, won't really want to long it. I'll be thinking more short bias, at least out of the gates, because if it does pop to 337 or even the 340 mark during pre-market trading, then I would suspect that there'd be a pullback out of the gates before it may be even running higher. All right. So again, keep Tesla on your watch for a long position here today. I think we might see it trickle up and go a little higher. All right. Next one on the list is Nvidia. So Nvidia, for the past couple days, has been going red as well. We've also been going red in the market as well. So that's kind of a factor. And actually, let me talk about the market first. So the market gapped down over the weekend once again, and it looks a little weak as of right now. It's kind of just trickling up here ever so slightly. So for me personally, I would expect that today we might see, well, let's see. Let me take a better look here. Right now, the market is bouncing off that previous support that it built up around 272. So what I would see might happen is I think we might, in fact, see the market even pop up to 274. 274 was a previous support and bounce area from Thursday. So it's very possible we can see the stock market bounce up to the 274 area, reject, and start coming down again. Again, there's a lot of tension with the whole trade war things going on again, and that's also a contributing factor to the market moving lower. So again, I think we might see the market pop up to the 274 area, roll over, and then start going red again. So again, I will be watching a lot of these bigger name stocks, a lot of the blue chip stocks, potentially to the short side today. All right. And now, so back to Nvidia. Nvidia, if you look at the daily chart, is right on the 50 moving average. It actually broke below that. Okay, so now we're down to 247, which is like right there. Okay. So for me personally, I would like to watch Nvidia short. I think the approach that I would take is, seeing if it in fact would like to pop up closer to 250. I think we might in fact see Nvidia pop up to the 250 mark, which was a previous kind of bounce area, pop up to 250, and then it rolls over and it shorts. All right. And again, if you're going to trade Nvidia or any of these bigger name stocks, you want to keep a very close eye on the stock market, as they are going to help you kind of determine the direction in which those stocks might go. All right. So Nvidia, I'll be watching Nvidia short. Next one on the list we'll talk about is BABA. So BABA, I would be watching BABA short as well. You can kind of see BABA's been rolling over here these past couple days, if not weeks. The only thing I don't necessarily like about shorting BABA is it had a lot of support and a lot of consolidation from 200 to 195. So we just entered that area. We're right at 197, 198. And as you can see, BABA has been rejecting the 199 mark all pre-market. Right? You can kind of see it here. It's rejected 199, 199, 199. Now it's starting to go down. So I'd be watching BABA short, kind of risking the 199 mark. So again, for me, I'll be watching BABA short, and if the market goes red, we're probably going to get that resolution to the downside on Nvidia and on BABA as well. Okay. Next one on the list is MU. So MU, I would be watching MU to the long side today. MU's been having a run of bad days recently, from the high of 62 dump. Then it dumped really big on Friday, and now it's kind of coming down. So for me personally, I would be watching BABA to the long side today. All right, the price is down at about 55, so it's right down here at support, $55 mark. All right, so for me personally, I'm going to watch BABA long today as we're right down towards that $55 mark, the whole dollar mark, which can act up as a support level. Okay, so for me personally, I will be watching BABA to the, or sorry, MU, my mistake. I'll be watching Micron or MU to the long side today. All right, or a green day on Micron. All right, so now I'll take the time to go over some of your guys' stocks, and just in case there might be something good that I'm missing. So for one, I didn't see that somebody mentioned ABIL. No, Private Cron, we love Mondays. ABIL had a good day-ish, kind of a good day on Friday. For me personally, I would expect that ABIL will probably have a red day. I don't really see a, well, let's see, trickle up, dump, I don't necessarily think ABIL is going to have any sort of significantly good day. I think it might get a little choppy. There might be some green trades in there where you can get in on some long plays, but I don't really expect that ABIL is going to have too great of a day. I don't expect that ABIL is going to do a whole lot today. So for me personally, I will not be trading ABIL unless maybe it hits my scanner. All right. Netflix, Netflix gapping down. I would watch Netflix short. I would keep Netflix on the short watch. I would look to maybe open up a short position off of the $410 level, or even the closing price of Friday, which was at about 411. All right, so I'd be thinking Netflix short. If you look at the daily chart, it is a bit overextended. And maybe due for a little bit more of a pullback down to the $400 level. So I'd watch Netflix for a potential short position down to 400. All right. Now Facebook. Facebook gapping down. Again, most things are gapping down this morning, guys, because the market is gapping down as well, down to 200. So Facebook is right on the $200 level. So Facebook broke up into over 200. Right now it's holding that $200 level. And personally, I would watch Facebook short below 200, but if it doesn't break 200, I would be long bias. So I would stay long bias on Facebook until it breaks down below 200. If it breaks 200, that's where I'd look to maybe short Facebook today. All right. Let's see. I will talk about IQ. That is a stock that I forgot to mention that I'd probably be trading. So IQ, I will be actually trading IQ today. Me personally, I think IQ is going to have a green day. I think it wants to bounce. All right. If you look at IQ, it's been having a string of red days. 1, 2, 3, 4 red days in a row, dropping from a high of 46 all the way down to a low of 35. So within 4 days, it lost $11 per share. I think that it's probably due for a bounce or a little bit of a green move today. So I'll be watching IQ potentially long today, as long as it can hold up support above the pre-market low. So as long as it can stay above 330 or $33.60. So for me personally, I would like to see IQ stay above the $33.60 area. So what I would look for on IQ today is to look to see if it rolls over and then puts in a higher low. And then I would look to probably take IQ long out of the gates here today, with the first target of, first target being the aftermarket resistance, which is at $36 right now currently. All right. So I think we might see a little bit of a green day on IQ. Again, IQ has a lot of volume. It's a heavily traded stock, which is good, and it usually makes very significant moves. Even if IQ were to have a red day, as you can see, it has very strong bounces intraday that you could end up trading and taking a position on. Okay. I will also cover Cron because I did a video on that. So we'll talk about Cron here. I'll just delete off my old drawings and redo them. So as I had stated before, I would watch Cron for a long position. So that's kind of the pattern that Cron is currently in. Right now, Cron is actually performing a double top, which is right, which is right here. So for me personally, I'm not taking any long position on Cron yet. It still has not successfully broken through its downward trend line resistance, which is right here. You can see it's hitting that trend line and coming back under. So for me, when and if Cron can successfully break through its upward trend line and hold, then I would look to take a long. Or if Cron drops all the way back down towards this support level, that's where I'd look to take a long. So for me right now, Cron is still in a neutral position for me. I'm not taking any new position there or entering anything. I would only take a long position on Cron if it drops down to its trend line support or if it breaks up above its trend line resistance and can hold above that trend line. Currently, though, right now it is trending up, but we also have a double top pattern performing right now, which could lead to a further move to the downside, where we might, in fact, reach the trend line support, okay? So I'll be keeping Cron on watch long off that support line and maybe even over the trend line. SBOT, let me see. I'll do a few run through on some. SBOT is too low on the volume. Won't trade that. FSLR. FSLR is also kind of low volume, so I most likely will not trade that. Though FSLR had a big red move for a while, it's actually probably getting ready for maybe a little bit of a bounce. So you could watch FSLR. It had a strong move down. It could, in fact, be getting ready to have a little bit of a bounce and start moving up towards, the 200 moving average or the $60 area. All right. BA. Boeing. Oh, Boeing. So yeah, Boeing. Oh, Boeing's been going down. Boeing is right on its 200, Boeing is right on the 100-day moving average. So I'd start watching Boeing even to the long side because every time it gets to its 100 moving average, it tends to hold support and bounce, and that's where we're at right now. So I would watch Boeing to the long side. Just a quick technical analysis there. TRXC. Oh, wow. TRXC is not doing too bad, eh? So TRXC, wow, okay, I seen that this morning. TRXC usually trades too light of volume for me to really want to trade. It trades actually pretty good volume, but it doesn't have a lot of range. As you can see, most days it doesn't move all that much. So that's particularly why I don't focus on it. But again, today it had a nice push. Today it had a nice push pre-market where it popped, after market popped up. Now it's rolling over. So for me personally, I probably won't focus on TRXC. And if you had my honest opinion, I probably wouldn't watch it long. It's already overextended and it's coming right up to its previous 52-week high resistance. So for right now, TRXC is more of a sell than it is a buy. And I'll take a quick look here at AMD. I would say watch AMD today. It might have a little bounce, but I would expect that AMD is going to do something like this. That's kind of what I see happening here on AMD is it's going to bounce a little bit, and then it's going to roll over for another move to the downside or another move short. All right. That's just what I see happening. I think that it's best to not even be long bias on it. I'm honestly probably going to be more short bias on AMD because this to me just looks like it's going to do this. It's going to pop up like that, and then it's going to dump down to the 50 moving average. All right. Ramiro, no, at this current moment, I do not. VSELL, I'll take a look at VSELL. VSELL. VSELL, been rolling over. VSELL is too light on the volume side for me to trade intraday, so this would be more of a stock you would want to swing trade. Currently, it has a bullish engulfing candle on a 180-day chart, so I would look to watch VSELL to the long side. VSELL, I'd be more long bias. DRYS. DRYS had a good day on Friday. Nope, that doesn't help me. It doesn't trade all that much volume. You know, I honestly don't know what's going to happen with DRYS. It's a stock I definitely do not follow and do not trade. Right now, it is on a bullish move, but I would say it's most likely going to come down. I would watch DRYS most likely short. It is a little extended and the daily chart, so I would start watching it more short bias than I would long bias for now. So RENN, I'll talk about that one real fast, and then that will be the last one we cover. So RENN was the penny stock that had a good day Friday. So there's going to be a lot of people watching it today, and actually you might as well just watch RENN long. So far it's held a good support here pre-market. It's starting to pop up. So this could lead to, you know, another push, you know, for highs. Right now, we don't have a confirmed backside yet, so I'd watch RENN long, personally. All right, guys, and that covers all the stocks this morning. So again, to me, I personally think it's a little bit of a choppy day. Nothing too amazing there. Daniel, I think you already joined into our private group. If you're having trouble, make sure to go through the course from head to toe, because I will explain everything, how to join our chat rooms and how to get into our private trading group, the live trading group that is. All the links are there in the course. Just got to go from it, the first section. So make sure to do that, and then you'll be able to enter into, you know, all the goodies there. So again, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, it's not the watch list that I personally like, or I'm not a huge fan of it. So is what it is. Some days aren't the best, but hey, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully tomorrow's a little bit better than it was today. So again, thank you guys all for tuning in. We do this every single day, starting at about 8:30 in the morning. And if you ever like to join into our private group, it'll be the first link in the description below. And then you also can join into our Facebook group. Basically, if this is your first time here, just make sure to check out the description box to join into any of the private groups or anything like that. Other than that, that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll keep you posted. All right, I'll see you guys on the next video.